Now, in what's being seen as an historic agreement, Israel and the United Arab Emirates have reached a deal to normalise relations. Donald Trump made the announcement at the White House, saying Israel would now suspend plans to further annex parts of the occupied West Bank. The UAE is the first Arab Gulf state to agree to formal diplomatic ties with Israel. Our Middle East correspondent Yolande Knell reports now from Jerusalem.
The face of a man who's made an historic deal. Israel's leader talking today with the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and President Trump. Already there were signs of warming ties with Arab Gulf states which share fears about Iran. Over a year ago, this was a surprise official visit, an Israeli minister in the UAE. Her delegation there singing in the Jewish Sabbath. Now such scenes could become normal.
We announced the establishment of a full and formal peace between Israel and the UAE. It includes the mutual opening of embassies, direct flights, and many, many other bilateral agreements. This is the greatest advancements toward peace between Israel and the Arab world in the last 26 years.
But the Palestinians feel betrayed. Past peace plans promised diplomatic relations with powerful Arab states only when their conflict with Israel had been solved. Recently, they've been fighting Israeli plans to annex parts of the West Bank, which they want for a future state. Tonight, the UAE justified what it called its bold step, saying Israel had now agreed not to take action. Meanwhile, the White House congratulated itself.
By uniting two of America's closest and most capable partners in the region, something which said could not be done, this deal is a significant step towards building a more peaceful, secure, and prosperous Middle East.
For Mr. Trump, with presidential elections looming, and his friend Benjamin Netanyahu, this is a major foreign policy achievement. In a measure of its great popularity with Israelis, tonight the Tel Aviv municipality was lit up with the Emirati flag. Yolande Knell, BBC News, Jerusalem.
So John Serpil is at the White House. John, just sum up how significant this deal is.
Well, Clive, let's talk about what this is and what this isn't. This isn't a comprehensive Middle East peace deal or anywhere close to that. And for the Palestinian leadership, I'm sure it leaves them feeling marginalised and left on the sidelines by not having been part of these talks. Again, what this is, though, is a hugely significant breakthrough, as Yolande was explaining there, because what you have now is cooperation between the two economic powerhouses in the region. And yes, this is about politics and diplomacy, and very importantly when it comes to Iran, which America wants to see isolated because of its, what they say is its destabilizing effect in the region. But this is also about economics, the ability to cooperate on technology, and that will bring a big change to the region. If I can be parochial for a moment as well, Israel is very well supported in America by white evangelical Christians, by the Jewish population. Anything that helps Israel feel more secure is going to be supported. This is a good day for Donald Trump and represents a diplomatic victory for him.
Thanks, John. John Serpil there at the White House. Thank you.